Everyone here, or everyone tuning in, has been through elementary and middle school. It doesn't take long to think back and remember some of the standout lessons that have stood the test of time. These are the kinds of lessons that teachers and students want in their classrooms. But have you thought about what it takes for teachers to construct those lessons? We had the privilege of observing Jennifer Chambers develop and implement a new lesson plan for her 8th graders. Jennifer is a teacher of more than 20 years, and in her time, she's found the most impressionable lessons are ones that activate students' comprehension and motor skills at the same time. Her new lesson aimed to use hydroponics as a catalyst to inspire her students thinking about natural cycles and the environment. The results did not disappoint. When we spoke with her students afterwards, they told us how the project connected them to pertinent agricultural and environmental problems. While this project was ultimately successful, Jennifer had put considerable time and effort into developing it, and most teachers do not have that luxury. That's what got us thinking. We can lend our expertise to help teachers like Jennifer. To do this, we built a comprehensive teaching tool built around aquaponics. Aquaponics builds on hydroponics by bringing fish into the system. The fish form a symbiotic relationship with the plants, creating a simple ecosystem. This makes aquaponics ideal for teaching topics from biology to the environmental sciences. By pairing the system with a lesson plan, we save teachers time without sacrificing a robust teaching experience. From more than 24 interviews, we found that time saving was the primary value sought by teachers. Our system is ready to go after simply adding water, fish, and plants. And after this initial setup, there's minimal maintenance required by the teachers or students. When compared against traditional labs, there's no fussing with equipment setup or risk of breakage. In a similar fashion to competitors like virtual labs offered by companies like SymBio, students will be able to analyze experimental data for themselves. However, virtual labs are purely simulated, disconnecting students from the material they're learning. With our lessons, students will have access to real-time data through an online portal in the classroom or at home. Other educational technologies lack this useful integration. For example, costly smartboards have been adopted by schools across the nation. Unfortunately, without accompanying material, these boards go largely unused. In fact, Jennifer's students found them to be a hindrance. We took these boards as our cue into the market. Our target MSRP is $2,000, which is at or below the cost of just one of these boards, and our systems are capable of servicing multiple classrooms. Our Mark II prototype costs roughly $900 to produce, and our Mark III prototype has brought that down to $500. At scale, we aim to reduce that even further to $350, meaning we can project a revenue of $1,000 to $1,500 per system. This price tag would be accompanied by a service and curriculum fee. This would give schools access to our customer support, monitoring software, and lesson materials updated to current state standards. Over the next 5 years, we expect to sell 600 plus systems to 400 or more schools on the East Coast. We plan to acquire these customers through existing catalogs, conferences, and crucially, through our teaching partners. Interviews have shown us that many teachers would like the opportunity to speak at conferences. Our early adopters would be provided a platform to speak about their own innovations while authentically promoting the potential we provide. Over the next year, we hope to build 10 of our Mark III prototype and finalize our first curriculum. These systems would be distributed to local classrooms in a pilot program where we can gain feedback from teachers and students. At the same time, we'll be creating a website and other promotional materials to begin building our market presence. To protect our IP, we have been working with the UMD Patent Office. Our system is currently in the patent pending phase, and we plan to copyright our software and curriculums. If we get the funds, it would be spent purchasing materials and equipment, hiring consultants and short-term staff, and building the aforementioned prototypes. For our team, this pilot program is just the beginning of an evolution in environmental education. By bringing a piece of nature into the classroom, we aim to inspire students to consider their role in a global ecosystem and to better prepare them for the biggest agricultural and environmental problems we face today.